Hey, how are you again? How are you? I'm getting addicted to this. Talking live now on YouTube. I'm getting addicted to it, actually. But I wanted to like make a point, you know. I wanted to make a point, you know. I wanted to make a point here, you know. Walking here, walking, walking across the street in NYC, you know, walking across the street, you know. I know people get lackadaisical, you know, at times because they feel like they had what do you call it? You crossing the street and you feel that there's this sort of like, you know, you might have the light to cross the street and you're in the intersection, you know. You have right away. I mean, you got to be careful any time of the day. Any time of the day. Any time of the day. I mean, any time of the day you have to be careful. But this is a point I wanted to drive though. When you're crossing the street, the intersection, let's say on the weekend, late at night, or let's just say late at night, or on the weekends, well, late at night, I mean you can separate like the weekdays and the weekends, because weekends people go out and they party, and when they party, they're normally like inebriated. And in these days, I hope they'll have the sense that they're inebriated. They wouldn't get into their own vehicle and drive. You know, they would take what do you call it? They will take a cab or something. You know, they would take a cab. All right, that they would take a cab. That have enough sense to take a cab, you know. But you know, let me tell you something. I mean, to be honest with you, I'll be honest with you, man. Crossing the street this time of night, like right now, I'm crossing the street. I mean, it's really late at night where I'm at. I'm not even supposed to be. I mean, it's really late here. You know, you see a lot of Vegas stuff at this time of night. But that's a whole other topic right there. So you're crossing the street and you see cars going towards you. And you're like, oh, I want to just take my time crossing the street, and I have the light and everything. No can do, my brother. Listen, I say the best thing for you to do is to walk as fast as you can on the intersection, or wait for the individual. If you're in the middle of the street, you're walking, you already made that. You already made the commitment crossing the street, and you're there, and you think you're gonna take your sweet time when this guy's about to like is coming, is already like getting to the light. You never know. You never know what at 2 o'clock in the night, vehicles will probably take more risk as far as passing a red light is concerned. They'll take a risk, more of a risk, because they feel no one is watching, you know? And you don't know whether or not somebody's actually inebriated or not, because it's just the weekend and they're coming home from partying, you know? So you don't know. So what I suggest is to wait for a vehicle to fully stop at the intersection, and then cross. Then you cross on the intersection, right? On the intersection. Because if you cross in the middle of the street, always cross in the intersection. Okay? Always cross in the intersection. Don't go crossing in the middle of the street. Don't go crossing in the middle of the street, because you know, sometimes when you're like when you're trying to look at it right now. Let me give you an idea. Look at how fast these cars are going. See that? A lot of them, there was like 3 of them right now. They're going really fast across the street. They're going really fast. You know, look it over here. It's a green light. No, there's no cars anywhere. All right, let's look at this. There's no cars anywhere. There's no cars coming. There's a, you also got to remember there's a bike lane over here too. We got bike lanes and we got the highway. We got bike lanes and we got the highway. We got the highway. You know, now I got the light. I can cross. There's no cars. There's no cars. No cars at all. All right, I'm crossing the street right now. All right. Now you saw that? You saw how I did it? You saw how I did it? There's no cars anywhere. There's no cars at my coming towards me. There's no cars. But if there was a car and I had the light to go ahead to walk, I would probably wait for that vehicle to make a full stop before I even cross the street, although I have the right of way. Pedestrians always got the right of way. Always. Always got the right of way. So always keep that in mind. Pedestrians always got the right of way. Okay? So if you're but that doesn't mean that cars will follow those because I know when I took my driver's test, okay, I know that was priority. I know that they always stress the fact that the pedestrians always have right of way, you know. But at the same time, I mean, the more people drive, the more risks they take. The more risks they take. More people drive. The more they drive, the more bad habits that they develop. Bad habits. Develop bad habits of driving. And they become careless. They become careless, you know. And they become careless, so they take more risks as far as driving is concerned, you know. And they make sharp turns. And they do stuff like that. And even past lights. Like if you're like 2 or 3 o'clock in the night, you see no one anywhere. I mean, somebody sees no one anywhere, and they want to get, they probably take that risk to pass a light. You know? Yeah, by all means, they'll probably take that risk. Listen, I don't have a vehicle. Don't need one. For one thing, you know, the policy's too expensive here in New York. And plus, it's more of a hassle. It's more a hassle to own a vehicle here than, it's more of a hassle to own a vehicle. You got to park it out here in the street. People here have absolutely no respect for people's vehicles, you know? You park in the street, you know, automatically, if you get a brand new vehicle and you want to park in it in the street, automatically the value of your car is going to decrease right there. The value of your vehicle is going to plummet. It's going to plummet. The value of the vehicle is going to plummet right away because of the fact that you just parked it on the street. If you park it in a garage, that's something different. Park it on a garage, that's something different, you know. Your car is safe and secure in a garage, but you have to pay loads of money to put them in a garage, you know. So people can afford to put their cars in the garage and park it in the street, you know. You know, and I guess, you know, hey, you know, but you still got to pay a high insurance policy unless you do some, like, you know, the cars here, they go pretty fast. See this intersection here? Cars will go pretty fast through this intersection, even buses. So every time a bus takes off, bus goes really fast. Right in that bus stop right over there. This is the bus stop that's over there. They always speed for some reason into the bus stop. Into the bus stop. And I never understood why was the point of them accelerating, going fast into the bus stop. I never understood that. So, I mean, but we all gotta be careful out there, you know what I mean? Just be careful crossing the street. Look at these cars. They stop. See these guys? They stop. Look at these guys crossing the street right now. It's okay. It's okay. Now I can cross the street. Hold on a minute. I don't have the light anymore. Now I gotta stop. See, I don't have the light. 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 See, that's a guy in the zip car over there. You know? See, now I don't have the light. There's a car coming over here right now. These cars. You think I'm gonna take the risk right now? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna. You take certain risks. There's not gonna be as many cars out here. There's not gonna be as many cars out here at night. There's not gonna be as many cars out here at night. So I probably can take a bit of a risk and cross the street, and not be concerned about not be concerned about the cars, not being concerned. You just gotta be be careful crossing the street. Like I said, when cars come, they're like in forward, like if you're crossing the street and you think you got right of way, pedestrian right of way. People believe that they have pedestrian right of way because of the fact that it's in the rules and regulations. As far as driving is concerned, pedestrians got right of way. But I suggest that when you're crossing the intersection, make sure the car is 100% stop at the intersection. And the higher risk of cars passing the intersection is normal. Probably I would check the statistics on this, but I really haven't done the study. I haven't done the study, but I would guess that some cars on the weekends. My theory. This is called a theory or a hypothesis, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm sure that if you check the statistics, accidents would happen during the night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or maybe around after 10 p.m. or something like that. And somebody is crossing the street, or after 12, let's say after 12 a.m. After 12 a.m. After 12 a.m. in the evening, people will take more of a risk. If they will take more of a risk. I mean, who are driving will pass a red light than during the day. I'm sure that would be the case. But I'm not. When I cross the street, I'll be honest with you. I don't really care what time of day I'm crossing the street. I always make sure that the car stops. It stops, and then I cross the street. When they cross it, and the cars will stop, then I cross it. And make sure that they're 100%. They stop. And always cross on the intersection. The cops stop. The cars stop at the intersection. Just make sure that they don't and then cross the street. Especially what I'm saying is that at night, be especially more careful. Even if you're crossing an intersection and you feel that you have right of cars going to stop because you have right of way. You never know, because at night people go out to clubs, they party, they get inebriated. You never know what's going on through their mind. What's going on, And also, just trying to let everybody know, be a little bit more mindful, more careful when you're crossing the intersection, and people out there that's coming out, that are like people out there that sort of like, that's going out and partying and stuff. Always be mindful of pedestrians, because, crossing the street, okay? be mindful of people crossing the street at night, because sometimes your line of sight is not as clear. All right, and it's better. I mean, even if you're, at night, you know. So just be on the safe side. All right, because everybody wants to get home safely. The vehicle, nobody wants to spend that. Nobody wants to go, you know, spend the night. Nobody wants to. Everybody wants to get home safe. Nobody wants to spend the night in jail. You know what I mean? Either. And not the night you just hit somebody. I mean, it's gonna be a pretty long time. You don't want any of that. Any of that. You don't want any of those problems in your life. Okay. So I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to. I just want to say that. Just be careful. Be safe out there. I don't want to sound like a, public announcement, service announcement, or anything like that. I actually wanted to be cool about it, but the hell, something that just came across my mind. I always share that with my family. Try to tell them that, crossing the street, wait for the vehicle to stop before you cross. People think that they're crossing and expect vehicles to automatically stop. I mean, they're gonna stop, but you're hoping that they stop because they don't have the light, and you have right of way. You're hoping that they're gonna stop because you're hoping that they will. Or what happened if somebody falls asleep behind the wheel? People fall asleep behind the wheel. Tired, long night, long shift. You know what I mean? Somebody could be taking their medication. Maybe they take their medication, some sort of medication. They could be, or maybe they have some medical, maybe sleep apnea. They could fall asleep while they're driving. So you never know. So be careful out there, and all right then. You have a good night. Be safe. All right. And one more thing, if you have the chance, you can leave a comment on the bottom, or you can leave a comment or in the like you have, and we can. And if you have any comments, or if I missed anything, I'm sure I did. I don't cover all the bases technically. I do this live, and I don't write anything down. I don't prepare for this stuff. I just do it. Whatever runs through my mind, I want to have it. I want to share. And I feel like I have to share it because it's important. It's imperative that I do. All right then. Everybody have a good night and be safe. Okay. Just below, leave a comment or and a like. I appreciate that. Have a great day. Bye bye.